Have you ever experienced something new and suddenly you were awake? Like you finally grasped the solution you were looking for. This is the first time you felt as motivated. You feel so alive. At this point, you can't even contain your emotions. Now things are just right. Ideas and concepts become so easy to grasp. All of your life's problems solved. This is the moment that things start turning around. Finally, you say. You finally had that thing, the end all. Then nothing. It's gone. Like it was never there. You try so hard to relive that experience, to attain those emotions. You do the same things you did before of supposed enlightenment. You start thinking that you jinxed yourself or that you're missing some part of the equation to get the magic number causing you to lose hope. In time, you muster up some motivation and you begin your search again. Along the way, you find that thing again, but its effects are short-lived until you find something better and the cycle starts all over. You might have thought that it was the experience that created this feeling or even something supernatural. But the truth is, you've been trapped in a dopaminergic circuit the whole time. All you had was a pipe dream dangled in front of you in a futile pursuit that was not sustainable. The only guarantee you had was a feeling of immense positivity and hope. But that feeling was short-lived and virtually unattainable. The truth is, you have run past your needs in a hot pursuit, chasing after what you want. But if you don't wake up soon, you'll go through the cycle as many times as it takes. If you are blessed to eventually wake up, you'll realize the destructive cycle you've been an active participant in. Perhaps you always knew deep down, but you can come back. Though you can only truly overcome when you recognize your dependence on something outside of yourself. When that happens, you'll notice a different pace at which you begin living. You aren't running towards your wants anymore, but rather you're taking a slower approach. You begin researching, vetting, pacing yourself, acting against your desires, committing to the long term, embracing a holistic approach to life. You've now moved closer to your natural disposition towards patience and hope. How easy is it to discount the truth when it doesn't align with your most decadent of desires? But prevention is better than a cure. So what are these traps we fall into? You go through this thing called life alone, like many people in the West do. Some may even find this journey in solitude to be romantic. The methodology, unwavering dedication to always putting up a fight, facing life with brutal force that will maybe one day bring it to submission. You may even fantasize, when I die, people will remember me for my dedication for single-handedly beating life, attacking every problem fearlessly, an army of one. But is this really what life is about? Hardship and tragedy being met with brute force or apathy, only appreciating the attitude put out into the world. But your ego fails to realize that the world moves not upon your will, but the will of a creator. Yes, we may forge our destiny. However, who created this world? And do you not think that said creator has a will? We do not know what the will of said creator has in store for us, which leaves many frightened of what is to come next. Sabr, or achieving harmony with the creator's plan, may be the solution to said uncertainty. Now consider the phenomena of instant gratification as is any real knowledge, and evidence for the inherent need for sabr, which is proof of our inability to use our desires as a compass to gain fulfillment. Instant gratification reminds us of the treachery of our own desires, the fallacy that critical thinking alone is sufficient. When you're waiting for what seems like forever, only true sabr brings you to your natural state, the place that you naturally orient yourself towards. Waiting for something that hasn't happened is more stressful than when it occurs. With sabr, you're not expected to be in control of external forces. You'll only wait with knowledge and trust in the necessary being. But no one could grasp any of his knowledge except what he wills to reveal, and sufficient for us as he is the best disposer of affairs.